Hey guys, it's Katerina coming back at you with another video, and today is going to be a little bit different. It's talking a little bit about the full moon, which, like, hands down, I am no astrologer. I'm not really that into astrology, but I do believe that astrology and the way the planets are and the stars are aligned and all of that stuff, it really affects us, and I can see it, I can feel it myself. The energies of this month so far have been crazy. I feel like the energy over the year so far has really intensified. People are up and down all the time. It's very difficult to be balanced at the moment, and I feel like that's what we all need. We all need like a good balance. We all need to feel very grounded at the moment, but we also need to be very attuned with our higher selves and source, whatever that means for you. I feel like this is something we could all do with more of. So without further ado, I'm gonna just introduce a little ritual, or I don't know, if you don't like the word ritual, you can call it a self-love activity or a full moon task. I don't really know what to call it, but anyway, it's a full moon ritual, let's say, that you can be doing tomorrow during the full moon at any time. So you can just get on with your day tomorrow, and then when it comes to the evening, the moon's out, you find your quiet spot, and I'm going to just give you a few steps that you can take in order to just gain the most from the full moon's energy tomorrow, because it's going to be a very powerful energy, very like harmonic, and it's a great energy to utilize in order to align yourself with your soul's greater purpose and align yourself with things that you want into your life, things you want to draw into your life. So without further ado, the first step will be finding your space in your home. Set it up nicely. I mean, if you find you're going to get distracted at home and you're not really going to be able to have the time and the space and the peace for it, then you can go find a spot in nature. If you feel safe enough to do so, then go ahead and do that. If not, then it will be ideal to find a place in your home where you can just sit quietly. Just clear some space around you, and if you have palo santo, sage, or even incense, then it will be ideal for you to just cleanse that space, cleanse your auric field, and just kind of go around the room and just cleanse it with whatever you've got. So right here I've got some sage, well, two different kinds of sage, because I just like to have variety, and I've got a palo santo stick here as well. So any of these will do. Like I said, if you have incense, feel free to use that as well. And if you have essential oils and would like to diffuse them as well during this time, then go ahead and do that as well. You know, there's some beautiful scents out there. If you have frankincense, that's very high vibrational oil. Also lavender as well, very calming. So you can be diffusing them oils at the same time. So once you've got your space set up, you've cleansed it, you're feeling good. If you have any crystals as well, then please do utilize them as well. In my mind, I've got a vision of me doing this with a window that's in the full moon, like facing the full moon. So at the same time, the full moon will be charging up my crystals. And I know it sounds a bit woo-woo or whatnot, but I know a lot of you are into your crystals anyway, but I'm gonna just utilize that and pick a few crystals that I feel are gonna enhance my experience tomorrow. So ones that are there, that hold a high vibration, like the quartz crystal. To be honest, I don't know too much about crystals, but the little that I do know, I know which ones I've already got in mind, or tomorrow I'm just going to instinctively pick the ones I want to assist me during this ritual I'm gonna do. So during the cleansing of the space and your auric field, I just want you to show gratitude to that space just for being there, but let it also know that you're ready to invite new energy into your life as well. So what you could do tomorrow is also just open your window or your door just to allow that energy to circulate in the room at the same time, so it kind of clears out the old energy and invites in the new energy as well. And whilst you're doing that, just say, you can say it out loud. It's a bit more powerful when you say it out loud. You can just say, I'm open, I'm ready, I'm willing. So you're open and ready and willing to take in this new energy. On top of the sage and the incense and the oils and all of that, whatever you've got, I would definitely recommend playing some calming music as well. And what I like to do, I just like to type in like healing frequency music. Or if you have a certain musical vibration in mind, you can type in 528 hertz or 432 hertz, 111 hertz. Any kind of healing, higher vibrational frequency music will do, and just go for something that resonates with you, something that really just actually makes you feel calm. A lot of these kind of music, when you put it in, is binaural beats. I think that's how I said it, binaural beats, and it's kind of like it can be a little bit monotonous to listen to. So just find something that you really enjoy, and it will definitely get you in the mood and nice and relaxed. And then also just have a pen and paper ready as well, because during this time I just want you to ground yourself. Just sit, take a few deep breaths in, and then I just want you to start writing down in your diary or on a piece of paper, whatever you've got. Just note down how your year has been so far. And I know we're in October now, so it could be how 2021's been since January, or it could be the entire year since last October as well. It's completely up to you. You can just write down all the good things that have happened to you, any crap things that have happened to you, any just main events or whatever, however your year's been. If you've had a bit of a quiet year, then you can just write, how you've been feeling, and just note down any prominent moments in the year that have been kind of shifting your consciousness or your awarenesses and things like that. You can just write down all those kind of things. So once you've kind of gone over your year and just written what it's been like, have you done things in alignment with what you want, things like that, then start to write down. So I want you to write down, I'm going to go for quite a high number. Let's go for 10 statements or affirmations, whatever you want to call them, just 10 affirmations that will be in alignment with what you want and where you want to be moving forward. So could be like, for instance, I want to stop my self-sabotaging behavior in which I would binge on crisps and chocolate every night. So it could be really like black and white like that, or it could be something more like I want to invite more love into my life, things like that. So write those 10 statements, 10 affirmations that are going to align you with your higher self, because in this ritual, you're going to really be grounded, really feel your bum on that floor or your chair or your bed, and just feel that pull grounding you down. You want to feel heavy. So when you do, just take a few real deep breaths into your stomach and get into it, and just write down those affirmations. And the more you get into it, the more you breathe and feel into it, the better these affirmations are going to be, the more aligned to your higher self they are going to be, which are in essence going to then help you get to that better connection with self and with where your soul is wanting to head as well. So you've now got your 10 affirmation statements, and you're going to now just sit with these statements, keep the music on, and just sit and kind of get into a meditation. Whilst you're there relaxing and lying down or sitting down, you're taking a few deep breaths in, and I just want you to really quieten your mind, relax, and just allow, again, be open, stay open. Imagine your crown chakra opening up. Imagine this white light coming in through your crown, and just be open to finding out messages from your higher self, listening to these messages from your higher self, from source, and just really, I mean, for me, sometimes I struggle with this, but the more I quieten my mind and the more I breathe into my body, like really truly breathe into my body, the more I'm gonna get these kind of messages come through to me. So for 10-15 minutes, again, just quietening your mind and listening out for these messages, but please do it in a non-attached way. Don't feel like you have to hear something, you have to feel something. The more attached you are, or the more you put pressure on yourself for these things to come through, the less likely they are to occur. So really just use this as an opportunity to practice that muscle of relaxation, relaxing the body, and allow anything to come through you. So once your 10-15 minutes are up, I want you to go back to your pen and paper and just write down any messages that have come through to you. And it doesn't matter where you think these messages have come from. If they're a thought in your head, they've come from somewhere. So write them down, and then just put this piece of paper somewhere where you're gonna see it, and just remind yourself of these kind of messages that have come through on a day-to-day basis moving forwards after tomorrow. So just really just use that as a way, again, to catalyze your growth, catalyze your development, and also just as a way to help you get grounded and centered again. And just remember that these messages have come from a higher place, and just to trust in whatever you receive, and just make also the most of you being in a nice, relaxed kind of feeling. And after that, once you've done that, you've got your bit of paper, you can just leave it somewhere safe where you're going to see it regularly, like I said. And then if you want to, if you've got the time, after that, you can just do something relaxing, a bit of self-love. You can have a nice bath if you want, bake a cake, or I don't know, do something quite mindful rather than just sitting and watching Netflix or something. But you know, it's completely up to you. It's your night, your evening. So whatever you want to do after that, do it. But this is just a really beautiful kind of ritual to just make the most of that full moon energy, and just get you contemplating, connecting, and also just feeling relaxed as well. So that's it really, guys. I hope this has given you some inspiration for this full moon, and if you've not done anything like this before, then I hope you enjoy it. I know I haven't done many of these before, but whenever I do them, I feel very calm, and I kind of feel like it gives me a new mentality that I shift into moving forwards. And I'm like, do you know what, I got this, and I've got my higher self or source, you know, backing me up as well. So really, it's just a beautiful thing. So that's it, guys. Enjoy, and let me know in the comments below if you do this and how it went for you. I would love to hear.